Our society's become more difficult to live in because of the subtle ways that we're being changed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Do you have hope for our society in terms of future days? What's going to happen?
Yeah, I do. I really do. I have hope for our society but simply because of the fact of one, that we come from amazing roots. We really do. I mean, the founding of our nation, though, certainly having a multicultural standpoint, was also a founding, however, that was founded on Judeo-Christian principles and very strong. And so the founding and richness of our nation on a spiritual level has always been very, very good. But as we established today, culture has gotten complex and crazy, but I don't think that the dam is broken to the point that it's irreparable. I think as Christians move into culture with grace and truth, and I really tried to plead hard today to have a mixture of those two things. I mean, the fullness of both of those, as Jesus talks about, is really the key, that we need to recapture truth and the foundation of truth, which is God's revealed word, the Bible. But we also need to recapture grace and what it means to love somebody in the name of Christ. One of the problems with the whole culture wars movement of the 90s is that we did a good job fighting for the values that we hold dear, but we kind of lost the grace war on that. That when it came to really showing a lost and erring nation the love of Jesus Christ, that kind of got drowned out in the culture wars. I really believe that. I actually have most hope for the generation that's coming behind me, what we call the 20s and 30 somethings. The young evangelicals, the young generation, man, they get service, they get justice, they get grace, they get His Word, they're deeply into it, and they are one of the most balanced generations. And I'm a baby boomer. They're one of the most balanced generations I've seen in a long time when it comes to the hope I have for recapturing culture and many of the values that we hold dear. So only God holds the future, and as we establish, we will trust Him no matter what. But I'm encouraged by the younger generation I see, those who are taking Christ seriously, and the effect on a grace truth level that they have on those around them.